And they're off in the Kentucky Derby.
Good evening. I am Judy Pettit, Massachusetts Tops Coordinator. On behalf of our Massachusetts field staff and the SRD committee, I welcome you to Tops Run for the Roses. The year 2020 sure has been challenging. Normally, we gather in the spring of each year to celebrate our members who made great strides and reached special goals in their journeys to become healthier, happier people. The COVID-19 pandemic put up detours, but it surely did not stop us. We are gathered tonight to view the final results of the year-long race for the coveted Tops Roses. Who reached the finish line in 2019? Who will celebrate in the winner's circle? The results are exciting. Our winners' successes are the ultimate examples of purpose and determination. They are the most celebrated among us. They have won the race. Let's see who they are. We are at the starting gate for our virtual Massachusetts SRD 2020, and we're off.
Hello, I'm Rick Danforth, President of Tops Club. Sorry I can't be with you today, but I want to take a moment and congratulate all the winners attending this event. Royalty, division winners, Tops graduating, congratulations to all of you. You truly deserve this recognition. And I'm sorry it took so long for it to happen. This has been a challenging year. But your inspirational stories give us the fuel we need to carry forward. Thank you for sharing them with us. As I said, it's been a challenging year, but I think we need to take the lessons learned and move forward. So again, congratulations to all of you, and remember, it's a wonderful Tops life.
What would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song. I will try not to sing out of key. Yeah. Oh baby, how all I need is my brother. I say I'm gonna get high. Tell don't it say it no more. Gonna get down and out of bed. What would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song. I will try not to sing out of key. Yeah. Oh baby, how all I need is my brother. I say I'm gonna get high.
Dark is the night, I can weather the storm. Never say die, I've been down this road before. I'll never quit, I'll never lay down. See, I promised myself that I'd never let me down. So I'll never give up, never give in, never let her in. Just get up and try again. Never lose hope, never lose faith. There's much too much at stake. Upon myself I must depend. I'm not looking for place to show I'm gonna win. Oh, stop it now. There's still a ways to go. Oh, some way, somehow. Whatever it takes, I know I'll never quit. No, no, I'll never go down. I'll make sure they remember my name 100 years from now. I'll never give up, never.
Memories like the corners of my mind, misty watercolor memories of the way we were. Scattered pictures of the smiles we left behind, smiles we gave to one another for the way we were. Can it be that it was all so simple then? Or has time rewritten every line? If we
I have often dreamed of a far-off place where a hero's welcome would be waiting for me, where the crowds will cheer when they see my face, and a voice keeps saying, this is where I'm meant to be. I'll be there someday. I can go the distance. I will find my way. If I can be strong, I know every mile will be worth my while. When I go the distance, I'll be right where I belong. I'm an unknown road to embrace my fate. Oh, that road may wander, will lead me to you. And the 1,000 years would be worth the wait. It might take a lifetime, but somehow I'll see it through. And I won't look back. I can go the distance, and I'll stay on track. No, I won't accept defeat. It's an uphill slope, but I won't lose hope. Till I go the distance, and my
without a name for so long. A beautiful smile to hide the pain. Did you ever know that you're my hero? And everything I would like to be. I can fly higher than an eagle. You are the wind beneath my wings. It might have appeared to go unnoticed, but I've got it all here in my heart. I want you to know I know the truth. Of course I know I would be nothing without you. Did you ever know that you're my hero? You're everything I wish I could be. I could fly higher than an eagle. For you are the wind beneath my wings. Did I ever tell you you're my hero? You're everything, everything I wish I could be. Oh, night I can fly higher than an eagle. You are the wind beneath my wings. 'Cause you are the wind beneath my wings. Oh, the wind beneath my wings. You are the wind beneath my wings. Fly, fly away. You let me fly so high. You, the wind beneath my wings. Oh, you, the wind beneath my wings. It must have been cold there in my shadow to never have sunlight on your face. You were content to let me shine, that's your way. You always walked a step behind. So I was the one with all the glory, while you were the one with all the strength. A beautiful face without a name. my wings. It might have appeared to go unnoticed, but I've got it all here in my heart. I want you to know I know the truth. Of course I know I would be nothing without you. Did you ever know that you're my hero? You're everything I wish I could be. I could fly higher than an eagle, for you are the wind beneath my wings. Did I ever tell you you're my hero? You're everything, everything I wish I could be. Oh, night, I can fly higher than an eagle. You are the wind beneath my wings. 'Cause you are the wind beneath my wings. Oh, the wind beneath my wings. You are the wind beneath my wings. Fly, fly away. You let me fly so high. You, the wind beneath my wings. Oh, the wind beneath my wings. It must have been cold there in my shadow to never have sunlight on your face. You were content to let me shine, that's your way. You always walked a step behind. So I was the one with all the glory, while you were the one with all the strength. A beautiful face without a name for so long. A beautiful smile to hide the pain. Did you ever know that you're my hero? And everything I would like to be. I can fly higher than an eagle.
Jeanette shares, my weight loss journey started in 1998 when I joined TOPS. I was a school bus driver, and every year it was required that I have a physical. Every year my weight was up until I reached 215 pounds. I said, enough is enough. In 2019, I was still struggling with the last 10 pounds when TOPS came out with a program, It's My Time. I said to myself, Jeanette, it's time to blank or get off the pot. I reached goal that October, but put off becoming the COPS until the end of December of 2009. I wanted to get through the holidays first to be sure I could keep the weight off. I also wanted to graduate at SRD. The first time I saw the circle of light, I got goosebumps. I was totally surprised, delighted, and terrorized when Barbara DeVita informed me that I was runner-up queen for Massachusetts. I'm as honored today to receive my 10-year pendant as I was to be crowned runner-up queen in 2010. As a COPS, I hope I encourage all TOPS members, especially MA 412 Westfield, to take and keep Off Pounds Sensibly. Thank you all for support and help. Carol shares, I joined TOPS on June 16, 1999, because my doctor wanted me to lower my blood pressure and cholesterol. I had heard about TOPS, so I went to a meeting to see what it was all about. I really enjoyed it. I weighed in at 169 pounds, and in 6 months, I reached my COPS status. I thought I could do it on my own, but it didn't work out that way, and I gained some weight back. So I thought it would be best that I go back to TOPS. Then on June 10th, I became a COPS again, and I am doing great. I feel healthier and I have more energy. I want to thank my chapter, MA 412 Westfield, for all your encouragement and support. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be where I am today. I'm an assistant weight recorder and enjoy doing it. I love being the member of TOPS. It's a great organization to belong to. What helped me on my weight loss journey was always doing a food journal every week. And also it helped me to exercise and eat healthy, plus drink my water. I made a lot of friends in TOPS, and I thank TOPS for being there for me. TOPS hugs always, Carol. Lorraine shares, I can't believe after all the years in TOPS that I finally have the honor of receiving my 10-year pendant award. I have lost my weight for my COPS status so many times only to lose it. I think you need perseverance to keep trying and to finally be successful. Wow, 10 years consecutive COPS. Who would have believed it? Thank you for this honor. Perry shares, TOPS has been so important in my life after many years of gaining and losing weight. It started after I gave up smoking, leaving one strong addiction for another, cigarettes to food. I put on about 30 pounds after trying diets that did not work for me, and then I found TOPS. TOPS is not just an organization. When I say TOPS, to me it is the people in my chapter. They are the ones going through the same battle, and with compassion, they have been there for me, cheering me, congratulating me, consoling me through the hard times of not losing weight. You don't get that in any other weight loss program, and TOPS has worked for me. I have been a COPS for 10 years now, and I'm still attending most weekly meetings. I don't ever want to return to those years, and it is a social time for me, as I also met my TOPS sister that I love.
A moment like this, some people wait a lifetime for a moment like this. Some people search forever for that one special kiss. Oh, I can't believe it's happening to me. Some people wait a
This has been something I have been battling with for all my life. I've lost 10 years of my life and my daughter's life because I was too obese to do anything. But now she has a hard time keeping up with me, and I smile inside because now I'm finally living. Through TOPS, I've learned how to count calories, keep track of what I eat, and be mindful of the foods that I put into my mouth. I also have the support and encouragement of my chapter. When you want something bad, you learn to muster up the willpower to accomplish it. My journey in weight loss is a continuing journey, but now my life has just begun.
I do not have any before and after pictures. As most overweight people do, I avoid getting in the photograph when the cameras come out. I have heard many members say, "Wow, I didn't realize how big I had gotten until I saw a photo." I think many of us can relate. I sure know I can. I was doing really well and then backslid terribly. I received a notice that I had won at losing weight. I thought to myself, what? A winner was the last thing I was feeling about myself. Yes, I did work very hard to lose that, but as we all know, when you slip up and it continues, it comes on twice as fast. I lead the meetings cheering on the beautiful, hardworking ladies in my group, all the whole time feeling like a failure on the inside. I tell my group that we are allowed to make mistakes and should love ourselves the way we are right now. Laugh out loud. I try to think this way for myself, but it doesn't always work. I am done with the pity party and will no longer use food to self-soothe and try to make as many good choices as I can. I am going to be an example to my group. I love those girls, and I look to them for inspiration, more than they will ever know, much more than they look to me for my guidance. I am on the right track now, one day at a time. I will make my group proud of me and do the best I can to draw on all my failures and accomplishments to help the girls in my group reach all of their goals that they have set for themselves. In the end, what I want to do is be able to wake up, and when my feet hit the floor, I will be excited knowing it's going to be a great day and that I will have the good health and energy which comes from losing weight and healthy eating and enjoy every minute of it. My story isn't over yet, and I know it's only going to get better as I take off pounds sensibly. Patty DeRosa.
Wow, how exciting it is to be a division winner again this year. I've had many changes during the past year. I have reached my 150 visits at the Y. I mentioned not being able to get up my stairs last year. This year, I had a knee replacement and was sent home and had no problems climbing those stairs. I now can alternate walking up and down with no problem. I also needed brain surgery due to problems. I was put on steroids for 3 months, which slowed my weight loss, but for the year of 2019, I never had a gain. I'm doing things that I've never thought I would do. My knee surgeon, who was also my brain surgeon, told me to slow down. He was excited for me that at the age of 59, I was doing things I couldn't do for 25 years, but he didn't want me to mess up my knee. As I mentioned last year, one of the most important goals was to take my goddaughters on vacation again. The family lives in Virginia, and that was one of the best vacations I had with Lauren and Lexi. I hope to do it again and keep up with them. I'm not saying it was smooth sailing. but all journeys have their ups and downs, and I haven't reached the goal I want to with tops. But with friends and family, I will soon be there. I worked out at the Holyoke YMCA 6 days a week. I remember never to give up on yourself because you are worth it. I want to thank Dave for never giving up on me and seeing something in me that I never saw in myself, and for my chapter and for Tops.
I started eating healthy and eating smaller portions. Drank water constantly. Didn't exercise much though because I need both knees replaced. I did short walks then. I always thought positive about eating right and changing my diet. I was sick of what I look like, and it was hard to get around, which made it easier to stick to eating healthy. I did eat lots of protein because it kept me full. I also ate lots of green veggies. When I came to Tops, it made it easier for me because of all the support for my chapter. Thank you.
In 2018, after losing 2 grandparents in 2 weeks and gaining 30 pounds in the process, I knew it was time to make a life change. I rejoined Tops MA 240 in May 2019, around the same time as my mother. We make it a point to encourage each other during the week and check in after our respective meetings. We have both changed our eating habits, adding regular exercise and cut out dessert. Well, almost. As a result of our perseverance, discipline, and dedication, we are both graduating COPs today, and I could not be more proud. Throughout my journey of losing almost 50 pounds, I have gained not only confidence in myself, but also in my ability to make healthier decisions. Thank you to everyone from Tops for your support. Together, we can lose in order to gain. Kendra Hobart. Back in 2018-2019, my diabetes was out of control. I had to do something. My doctor kept wanting to add more and more medications, and I knew that if I did not do something drastic, my next step might be insulin. I started doing lots of research about weight loss and found I needed to count calories and get moving. I used the MyFitnessPal online calorie counter and made sure that I was eating healthy throughout the day without going over my limit. I started walking daily, around the block at first, gradually adding on several blocks, and then miles. I started losing, and I saw my blood sugar numbers come way down. Eventually, I got off all the medications and out of the diabetic range. My mom became a COPS, which inspired me to join my local TOPS group, which I found to be a big help in keeping me accountable. I went many weeks where I lost every single week. I haven't met my goal yet, but still strive to stay healthy and off the medication. I am so thankful to have such wonderful friends and support from all the members of the Gardner Tops 449. Success doesn't just find you. You have to go out and get it. Brenda Geddes.
Laura writes, I was continuously trying to lose weight. However, I would lose and gain it back. I belong to the senior center in Franklin And one day I saw a flyer advertised in the TOPS group that meets there. So in October of 2019, I joined TOPS MA 9463 Franklin. The chapter members made me feel so welcomed that I just knew this was the right place for me. With the support of my chapter, I learned to make healthy lifestyle changes. I changed my eating habits, having cereal for breakfast, grapes for a snack, half a sandwich for lunch, and a smaller portion for dinner. I found that the grapes were a great substitute for junk food. I am so grateful for the support I have received from my chapter, TOPS MA 9463 Franklin, and my daughter and son-in-law. Thank you all so much. I know that with your continued support, I will continue to be successful in my weight loss journey.
Changing habits is a struggle. For some of us, we are replacing one addiction, food, sloth, with another, feeling healthy. It starts one day at a time. No food after supper, no overeating, plenty of exercise, water, etc. But it becomes routine after a while. I have hit plateaus where losing more weight seemed impossible. At each impasse, I cut something from my food regimen, starting with gluten. I began feeling better immediately and lost weight. Then I cut processed sugar and boom, lost a lot of weight. Then dairy. I never starve. Eat 3 meals a day, get plenty of exercise. Eat healthy, veggies, fruit, legumes, nuts, and the occasional animal protein. Avocados are a wonderful food. TOPS has been a central part of all of this, getting the words of encouragement when I gain and positive vibes when I lose. It helps, and I am thankful for the community.
Mary joined TOPS 62 Concord, New Hampshire in 2000. After moving to Massachusetts, she joined 240 Abington chapter and then transferred in 2017 to 360 East Bridgewater, which is a daytime chapter. Mary was a former Weight Watcher member and tried every diet. She lost 48 pounds to goal. She is 87 years old and enjoys her TOPS meetings and all the support she gets. Mary keeps cut up carrots and celery in her refrigerator for her go-to snacks. Being crowned 2019 runner-up Queen of Massachusetts is truly an honor, and we congratulate you, Mary.
Hi, I'm Terry Levine, and I'm proud to represent Massachusetts as the state queen for 2019. I joined TOPS in September of 1992. I had tried every weight loss program you could think of, and I would be successful for a while, but never kept it off. One night, the greeter from the local Chicopee TOPS chapter came into a convenience store that I worked at and told me I was beautiful, but I needed to try TOPS and lose weight. I joined the following week, and that began my journey in TOPS. So you see, my journey with TOPS wasn't overnight, but it took me 28 years. I never gave up on TOPS or them on me. My highest weight with TOPS was 423 pounds. You know the saying, it's not what you're eating, it's what's eating you. With the help of TOPS and therapy, I was able to use the tools TOPS had to offer. The year my now husband Dave joined TOPS, we went to our first SRD. As we sat and listened to the division winner stories, I cried. I then went back to my chapter and started to be more attentive to my program. Dave bought me a program for the computer, and I started to track my food and saw how easy it was to keep track of my calories. Then I began to exercise. I started off very slow, but I stuck with it. For 2 years in a row, I was awarded state division winner at SRD. For the second year, Dave was also on stage with me as the state division winner. Oh, it was so exciting. My mother, Barbara Sapersky, was our chapter queen. I received her yellow rose as an incentive to keep working towards my goal. Each year, I would attend a TOPS retreat to become refocused. I got involved in the chapter by running for offices. No excuse not to go to meetings. I filled out calorie charts, and I learned to journal. Expressing feelings was hard for me. It was a hard work, but it made it much easier now. Growing up, I was made to feel I wasn't good enough. I had a fear of success. I know now I'm beautiful inside and out, and I can do whatever I look out to do. TOPS has helped me with this. On April 13, 2002, I was excited to be presented with my Century Medallion for losing and keeping off 100 pounds for 1 year. That medallion is in the top 3 of my most precious belongings and happiest days of my life, along with marrying my husband, Dave, graduating college with a degree in early childhood education. I continued to lose weight. I purchased smaller size clothing and I worked to fit into them. I still continue to do that today. I reached a loss of 175 pounds. I was doing great. I was on top of the world. I began to travel without having to worry about being too closely crowded to the others. I was able to lower the lap tray on the plane. And when going to theaters, I didn't have to take the last seat. I was a normal person. I didn't get the smart remarks anymore, and I wasn't the shy, withdrawn person I was when I began my journey. I became very busy with my chapter, TOPS MA211 Chicopee. On my way home from my part-time job, I had a car accident. This totally changed my life again. I was devastated because I was unable to attend TOPS or work for 6 long months. And when I did return to TOPS, I gained a lot of weight. That because of medication, lack of exercise, and depression. And of course, I was overeating. Nevertheless, I continued to go to TOPS, even though I gained 70 pounds, and I was so far away from being validated for my second Century Medallion. I was in a boot for a torn Achilles tendon for over a year. I was never a lazy person. I had always held 2 jobs, swam, exercised all the time. In life, I'm learning you can't take things for granted. I was so excited. I bought so many beautiful clothes. I continued to exercise and take care of myself. One thing after the other started to go wrong. After 24 years of teaching, I was asked to resign because of health problems. Shortly after that, my mother got sick, and I cared for her, along with my husband. I managed to keep the weight off and even lost more weight when I had to have my right knee done for the second time. I surprised my doctor because of how well I did. He used me as an example with his students. I would like to share that all the time I've been overweight, all my life, I just recently realized how much I was an emotional eater. When I'm in the right state of mind, no food tastes good enough for me to go off my program. Try to get help anywhere you can. I go to different support groups that deal with my challenges. I read books, and I have even gone to a counselor to deal with my feelings I had growing up. I have learned that if I overeat, the only person I'm hurting is myself. And who is harder on you than yourself? In 2017, I had 2 falls on the ice in front of my apartment. Because of the falls, I ended up using a wheelchair, walker, and then a cane. When I started to use a walker, I went back to the Y, and I also joined an outdoor swimming pool program. This helped me get much stronger, and I was able to get off the walker and back to using a cane. I was asked what got me started again. First, I was ready. Then a stranger called me fat. I missed the old me. Sitting on the stairs one day in the rain, I got thinking, what kind of life am I going to have at 58 years old? There was a time when I didn't care, but I did not want to die now. I had dreams. One was to bring my goddaughters on vacation again, which I did this past year. This year, I finally became COPS. I gave myself the best Christmas present ever, becoming a COPS on December 24th. I will be using the TOPS program, TOPS support, and working out at the Holyoke YMCA for the rest of my life. At the age of 59, I'm beginning to live. I'm zip lining, walking without a cane, canoeing, and riding a bike. Thank you to all my friends who have stood behind me, to Chapter 211 Chicopee, Chapter 395 Greenfield, my fellow advocates, and my coordinator, Judy Pettit, and for my nieces and my nephew. Thank you. But most of all, my husband, Dave, who saw something in me that I didn't see in myself. Thank you.
At each recognition day, new memories are stored, hope is rekindled, determination is renewed, and inspiration is everywhere. What a privilege to share all of this with so many TOPS friends and families. The cheers and applause for the accomplishments of our good losers and COPS rings out loud and clear in TOPS land. Our honorees' wonderful accomplishments result from changes made one day at a time, one meal at a time, and one step at a time. I offer my sincere congratulations to each and every one of you tonight. Thank you, chapter officers and field staff, for your donations of time, talent, and effort to create these timeless moments. All who attend reap the rewards of your dedicated work, and all of us are grateful for your efforts. I would like to also recognize a few more of our strongest supporters through so many wonderful years. Retired coordinators, Rosie Smith and Barbara DeVita, we love you and thank you for your years of support. And to retired board member, Beverly Enos, you are precious to us. Thank you for your undying support as well. A big thanks goes out to David Levine, our technical expert, who put this wonderful presentation together for us this evening. And our state treasurer, Kathy Passerini. Thank you for all that you have done to help us maintain our finances. As you return to your chapters and face the special challenges ahead, remember that you are an intelligent person. Set aside time for yourself, time to believe in your ability to conceive a plan that works for you and to achieve it day by day. We will all reach our goals together. Thank you for joining us this evening. We could not do any of this without you, our loyal members. Have a great night.